Hi everyone! Last week, Logi uploaded a video about designing a cowboy fairy, and I was kind of stuck on what to do next as a video. So I was like, oh, I haven't thought of designing fairies, so here we go! The first fairy was daytime, and with the wings, I didn't really want it to do the same design. But at this rate, I don't know if you read them as fairies, so I guess that's the pros and the cons. So I decided to base the colors of the fairy, of the main colors of that time period, and for the daytime I decided to take a really sunny day. And for the wings, I wanted to I based the wings on different types of bugs that are active in that time period. So for the daytime, I decided to get the wings inspired by butterflies. And I kind of thought of these fairies like 4 siblings. I'm pretty sure you can chop more time periods up the days, so it's just not 4, but I decided to go with 4 because I kinda had time to make 4 fairies. So I was like, I don't want to stress out myself if I don't really have the time and energy to do more. So I decided to go for 4, and if I have more time and energy and everything, then I'll design more. But I think in this video I'm gonna do 4, and I'm considering making more. I have some ideas. The original idea was to ask Logi if she would be okay if I just design and insert more fairies into her world. But then I got back home at work and she was streaming, and I was like, I don't want to bother her at that time, and it was the next day was Monday, and I was like, I have to get this done because I have to get the sketches done these days. So I forget to write to her. I decided not to write to her, so I went with the portion of the day fairies idea. So yeah, the first one was daytime. The second was as a contrast was night, and I decided to use darker. I wouldn't not darker color. The night is essentially darker than the daytime, but at most places. But I decided to use colder colors just to have contrast. So I used blues and purples and so on, except on the little necklace, because that's where there's the moon and the stars. I wanted to put stars on the clothes, but I just didn't like how it looked, so I didn't even finish that on this sketch. So yeah, I think she is more on the lady side than on the male side. I don't know, I just look at her and be like, yeah, she's a lady. Please don't ask how my brain decides. So the necklace is yellow, and I think that's the brightest color on the design. So yeah, on the wings, I based that on moths, because moths are pretty much night owls. So yeah, I'm so sorry, I didn't really have personalities for them. It's just like they are siblings, and I don't know, they might be the protector of the time. I don't know how that would even work. It's more like probably they are also active at that time, so you can catch them and talk to them during the day, during the night, and during the other 2 period. And here we go with down, and I was like, I kind of know what colors are, but it's so similar to dusk, so I went with, I was trying to get similar colors to daytime, but also I was okay to give them purple hair, just like the night has, because at dawn, when it's clear dawn, or I don't know how you say, but when you can clearly see the colors, you can see kind of purplish colors too. So I was like, just to show, but just to show that there are night colors also, but they are not dominating at that time. And the wings, I based that on, I actually didn't know what kind of bugs are active at that time, so I googled it, and it said mosquitoes and moths and some others, and it said actually beetles, and I was like, oh, beetle, that sounds fun. And I looked at beetle wings, and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be. So that's why he has a really angled and sharp wings compared to the others. And the last one is dusk. So I wanted to dominate the I don't know. Looking at it, I don't know. So I wanted to also give them dark colors, but also some light colors, because it's kinda the mix of daytime and night. So I'm now looking at it. I did the dawn and dusk yesterday compared to the voiceover, and I don't know how I feel about it now, but never mind. I don't think I'm gonna change it. So the wings are, so I didn't know what to base on the wings, and I wanted to have a fourth bug in the picture or in the process or in the arts, but I didn't really find anything. There were crickets, but I looked at crickets' wings and I was like, oh no, I don't like crickets. I don't want to look them close. I just want to hear them sirip, but that's all I want to do with them. So I didn't draw cricket wings. So I went with moss again, but I wanted to angle it a little bit differently. So it's still a moss wing, but it's different from the Night Lady. So yeah, I'm not sure how the colors worked out. I think the last two kinda got a little bit but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. If you have any idea, any opinion, leave them down. I'll be happy to read them, and I'll see you next time. Bye.